About to head up. Hiked in only about, not even quite a mile, set up a little camp. And we're about to get up in the dark north-facing timber and see what we can do. It's hot. Bees are terrible. Bugs. We'll see what happens. Feet and a long, long way to go. Thermals are still coming down. I'm trying to just work my way up to about 10,000. It's been so hot. No action. We'll see what happens. In the balls, baby. Just jump the cow. Just had my first experience with actual bull bugling. It was pretty awesome. He was responding pretty much instantly. I was following him. It was a bad time because I knew he was on the way to his bed. And there's a cow. When I was chasing him, I did jump a cow up. I don't think she saw me or smelled me. I know she didn't smell me. The wind was good the whole time, real good. I was checking it probably every minute, maybe less. And I was chasing this bull, and all of a sudden I hear some cow calls in the drainage, the next drainage over. And I thought that might be a hunter. I wasn't for sure, but about shortly after I heard those calls, the bull shut up. Well, I kept following that way. There was another bull bugling too, but I kept following that way, try to get, I know I'm gonna catch him, but I wanted to try to see where they were gonna bed or whereabouts. Well, sure enough, I ran into some other hunters, and they waved me over. Well, they literally just shot a bull, a couple minutes before that. They were the one cow calling. I'm thinking they shot the bull that I was chasing, and I helped them find it. Great shot. Didn't go very far. I helped them find it. It was pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to be out there, to see an elk on the ground. I got chills when I saw that elk, and I don't even know that guy. Local guy, Colorado guy. Got some little bit of tips from them. So it was a good day. Day 2 was a good day. There was multiple bulls. They said they knew 3 bulls bugling. I heard like 2 bugles, and the one that I was chasing, I knew it was an elk. And the way I knew it was an elk, not so much the bugle, but the very end of it, the way they suck in the air, you can just tell. But I don't know. I'm taking a quick snack, and then I'm gonna get after it again. So, I had a calf in. I called a calf in. Yeah. Called a calf in to about 20 yards. It stood there for about 5 minutes looking around. That's pretty cool. So they're out here, man. Colorado public land. Got into bulls again today. Got into one bugling. It was more doing chuckles. Changed locations, but it's kind of funny. Almost two things happened. Yesterday it was a lot closer call, but we were going after this bull, and sure enough, we were probably 200 yards, and these other hunters eventually, we were about ready to try to put a play on the bull, and these other hunters, 3 cow calls, they must have eventually seen us, and sure enough, they just shot a bull. They just shot a bull, and a nice bull. Frontal shot, really cool guys, super cool, but just a lot of pressure. But I mean, regardless, man, I'm having a blast. I just tried to look for a good glassing spot, which I hadn't been able to find. That right there is worth the price of admission. I mean, this is just the best view I've seen this whole time. I mean, I could just sit up here all day. It is freaking amazing. My gosh. Look at that ridge down there. I'm going to glass that. Just amazing. Dad and Andy are down about a few hundred feet. I'm going to run down and tell them I found this glassing spot. They might go sit some water. I might sit up here. But probably going to send one out just to see if I could get a response. Probably won't, but alright. It's beautiful out here, man. I'm hiked in about 3 miles. Running the hunters again. Gonna hunt the morning here. Wait for Dad and Andy to get up to where I am. I'm out here by myself tonight and do my thing. I haven't been able to get any clump bugles or anything. I think they're lower. I'm high. I'm 10,000 feet. So I think I'm going to skirt around this trail and then drop into a lower elevation somewhere after the morning hunt, depending on what happens. So, but it's been fun. It's the nice thing about the high elevation. It's not all sagebrush crap, but I've seen some more elk down low so far. But check this out. This is what it's all about right here. Just listen to this. Over 10,000 feet, 5-6 miles back. My camp's about 3 miles, but total about 5. And I came across this massive meadow, high elevation, 10,000 feet, and behind me is all aspens. So I started working through the aspens, taking my time, cow calling every so often. It looked good. There was a lot of like sign as far as like trails and stuff like that, but kept going. Finally, I'd heard a bugle, and it was below me. And the tough thing about that is it was a weird wind because it was early, but the wind was coming up, which was good, but the thermals could have pulled it down. And then sometimes it was coming out of the west. It was just, the wind was not being consistent. Went back and forth about 3 times, real growly bugle, and didn't hear anything else from him. So either he just moved off or he smelt me. I was checking the wind every 15 seconds because it was so bad, but still a cool experience. This is a cool area. It's a shame it's so far back in here because my camp's 3 miles the other way. I don't know. I'm gonna hang out here for the evening. See if I can find a bedding area. Having a hard time in the afternoons and evenings getting any action, but it's been really hot. But hey, I can't complain. I've had bugles. I still have not seen a bull though. Seen a cow, seen a calf. I've not seen a bull yet, but it's a challenge, that's for sure. Takes a just not quit mindset to go after them. I mean, hell, I was up walking 2 miles in the dark in the mountains by myself, hearing noises. It's freaking, it'll put a grown man and make him a little scared. This is why people don't kill bulls on public land. Incredibly steep, but I found a bunch of sign finally. Had a bull going, went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I probably got a little too aggressive. Him and his cows bumped up. I didn't know he had a cow until I saw him down in the bottom of the drainage. So I started just cow calling, and he would give me bugles, but they were moving. damn, this country. I just couldn't keep up. So, and they went up the other side of the other hill. And of course the thermals were coming up. So, and where they were bedded, I thought they winded me. Because where they were bedded, these things know what they're doing. The wind is right when I got close to him, probably 150 yards. Guess what happened? The wind started swirling. These things know what they're doing. There's no joke. It's tough. It's really tough. The other side, so I had to come back up because I couldn't go down and then up because I knew he would wind me that way. So I had to go up all the way around this huge drainage, go down. I'm walking along. I threw some cow calls. Nothing. Keep walking. Some more cow calls. Nothing. Finally I think I threw a bugle out and I got a, just the faintest thing. I was like, that's a real bull. I could just tell. So I bust ass down there a little bit, but I don't know where he is. I get close. Finally, he's very intermittent. He does exactly what everybody says, you know, the midday lethargic. That's what he was doing. Finally, I get pretty close, and he starts sounding off a little bit better. And I tried to basically like do the whole little bit of a slow play, like cow call, and I think I was too premature with the bull and got too aggressive a little fast because they jumped up. And at first, I was probably 100 yards or less, maybe even less. Or either that or they heard me and they didn't see an elk. And I mean, I know sound isn't a huge deal, but maybe they could see from a way I couldn't. But when they jumped up, I heard them kind of take off, but they didn't go very far at all because I cow called and he bugled again and again, and finally they were down in the bottom of the drainage, of course, and I see the cow behind the bull. I don't really see the bull. I just see the cow come up. She's probably like 80 yards. Cow call again. He bugles again, but they're moving. I don't know how many cows were with him. I don't know. I probably got too aggressive too quick, but when I got close to him, the wind was kind of like where like I said in that last clip, like they just know what to do, man. The wind, like right when I got the wind was perfect, and then I got within 100 yards, and it was like swirling a little bit. They know.